Bolt is the first tech unicorn to implement the 4-day work week and says it's never going back. Joining me now to discuss that and how it fits in with the company's longer-term plans is Maju Kuruvilla, Bolt's CEO. Thank you for joining me today. So I first want to start with this move to the 4-day work week. Why did it make sense for Bolt, and what are the key differences that you saw from the study and as a result?
Thanks, Rachel. Bolt is a one-click checkout company, really helping online merchants to solve their trillion-dollar conversion problem. And Bolt is a very conscious company, and we are always trying to make sure that we can do employee-friendly things. And we are so proud of our culture, we have made it even public, called conscious.org, where the other companies can follow it as well. One of the initiatives we came up with was the 4-day work week. We piloted it for like around 3 to 4 months last year, and we saw amazing results, and we decided to continue, and I'm happy to speak a lot more about it.
So let me hear more about that, and also how you expect that to still work as the company does continue to grow and add more partners as well. As the company grows, will that 4-day work week still hold?
Yeah, so that's the interesting part. Like 95% of our employees really said they want to continue this process. But my managers were a little bit more skeptical about it. So it was interesting to see that even managers came back, around 91% of the managers came back and said, this works. Because what they are seeing is when we give that free time for people, the productivity is actually going up. People are able to deliver the same amount of work they were able to do before, but now they are able to do it on their own terms. So, for example, we make our Fridays, it's same day for everybody. So we take Fridays off, and people, nobody's expected to work on that day or meet on that day or collaborate on that day. But people are adjusting their time. They are reducing unnecessary meetings. They are, being much more disciplined about how they spend their time and able to achieve the same level of productivity while managing their own personal well-being.
And it really does go to show what's possible. What we didn't think was possible, certainly before the pandemic, certainly seeing that mindset shift. I want to talk about some of this growth, because obviously Bolt recently acquired crypto startup Wyre. Why now? And what does that give you in terms of leverage for things like conversion rates between customers, as well as more options for retailers as well?
Yeah, so Bolt has more than 10 millions of shoppers already on our network. And we allow merchants with the conversion problem and also to connect with all kind of payment options. So all of the Bolt shoppers are able to use whatever payments they want to use to make the transactions. What we are seeing is there is a high demand for crypto payments. However, it's not easy for a merchant to turn that on today, and it's not easy for a shopper to use it today. So Bolt with Wyre, we are able to bring the crypto payment as an option for merchant out of the box. And we are able to bring one-click crypto purchase for all the shoppers.
And it's interesting because it's not just having more crypto users on board. In your notes, you also found that crypto users spend nearly twice as much as credit card users. So what sort of edge does this and this Wyre acquisition then give you over some of this competition when you look at your Amazons, your Googles, your Shopifys and others in this e-commerce and payment space?
Rachel, if you see in e-commerce, you see that Amazon has to lead with all the innovation, and then every other company is trying to meet that. We would love to invert that. And payments in crypto is one of that ways. And so we do that with payments in crypto. We also do the same thing in social commerce. But on payments on crypto, you just mentioned about the numbers, which is fascinating to see that people who use crypto as a payment spend twice as much as people who spend on credit card or use credit card as a payment. And also for merchants, when they turn on crypto as a payment option on their site, they are seeing 40% net new shoppers on their site. And we got to remember, there's only 4% of people today use crypto in the world. So simplifying this process for merchant and also making it a one-click purchase for this high-value net new shopper segment, we believe we can accelerate adoption of crypto into mainstream while giving a boost for merchants to show innovation and engage with these net new customers.
Well, certainly a lot of room to grow there. We do appreciate you joining us. Bolt CEO Maju Kuruvilla, thank you so much for joining me today.